I'm one of the many people who donate blood on a regular basis, every 56 days or so. I've given about 70 times. Other people have given even more. It's funny, we never run out. I'm Tom Miller. I give blood in Superior, Wisconsin, where I pastor at a church called Central Assembly. This is Fuel for the Fire, volume 792. We never run out. The human body contains around 10 pints of blood. At a donation, you give one of those pints. In the church world, we call that a tithe. The word tithe means a tenth. Malachi was a prophet of Old Testament fame. In chapter 3 and verse 8 of the book that bears his name, it says, "Will a man rob God? Yet you have robbed me. But you say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings." Occasionally someone says to me, "I tithe 5%. I say, "No, you don't. You give 5% and you rob God of the other 5%. How have we robbed God? According to Malachi, in tithes and offerings. It's helpful to realize God owns it all to start with. Without that understanding, giving is hard to grasp. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein, according to Psalm 24:1. We're like the manager of the local Walmart. He doesn't own the corporation. He doesn't even own the local store he works at. He manages it. And every so often, there's a day of reckoning. The inventory is added up, the receipts are compiled, and the two are reconciled. And the manager must give an account. You're the manager of all God has entrusted to you. That includes your time, your talent, and your treasury. And like the manager of your local Walmart, one day there will be a day of reckoning. It's true, my body contains just a little more than a gallon of blood. Yet somehow I've donated almost 9 gallons, and yet I've never run out. A tithe of our blood can help others, support the work of emergency rooms, trauma centers, and help our fellow man. The same can be said of giving to the work of the Lord. We tithe of what God has put into our care, and we help maintain a gospel presence in our community and around the world. We give 10%, and we never run out. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.